Hello there, people of the world. This here is Jose, and I'm bringing you this video because of, well, kind of because I have nothing else to do. And also, after the last video I posted, which I don't know how many people have seen, but hopefully people kind of don't see it. But anyways, kind of to give something new. So basically, as you can see here, this is World of Warcraft, World of Draenor. This is the 7.0 patch, and the last time I made a video similar to this was when Cataclysm was released and they did a whole bunch of changes to the classes. This is essentially the exact same thing. However, the class changes were more like what race can be what class. So for example, humans had the ability to be hunters, and Taurens can be paladins, and dwarves can be shamans. Now, those aren't implemented yet. Wow, that was worded badly. No, what I mean is there are no new race class combination changes except for one. But one of the main features I wanted to show about this was because of the new layout for the character creation screen. So each, over here on the side, as you can see, each class gives you a detailed information about it. Detail, you know, for the small bit of it at least. But at least it tells you about, like, as you can see, the role of it. So for example, if I go to priest, you can see, oh, this is a healer or a range damage. Go back to rogue, it's melee. It's only melee damage. Go back to warlock, and then go to warlock, it's range damage. Go to warrior, tank or melee. So basically, it gives you a more idea of the class before going into specific details when you click more info, which also changes a lot. As you can see, they give you sample abilities, kind of pretty much, I believe this is of each specialization. I can check with a class I know. Wait. Kind of. What about, maybe, this is hard. How about here? That was weird. Kind of, okay, well basically, they made a change so that everything you can see for a class and even a race is just right there. There's no need to scroll, no need for scrolling or for anything, and you have a better idea of what each ability does. As you can see, we'll go for the warrior for basicness of at least understanding abilities. Attempt to finish off enough for execute, charge in at an enemy, moving quickly, and shield wall. So, but yeah, rough idea of the abilities. Right here is where you can see kind of the same thing over here as right there. Oh. Sorry, it's late when I'm recording this video. A little more detailed information about them. So as far as race class combination changes, only one has been added, which is kind of actually a big deal. So no hunters are now officially a thing in World of Warcraft. And one of the reasons why I want to say this is a big deal is not just because gnomes are the best race ever, even though I play Horde and my main's a Tauren, but this finally lets hunters be available to every race in the game. Previously, there was no race there was no class available to anybody. Blood elves were not able to be warriors until Cataclysm, I believe, as well. And with Cataclysm, that also added, of course, the Worgen and Goblin, which added two new Druid classes available, Worgen and Trolls. But going back to the preparation for Legion, Hunters and Warriors are officially the classes available to every single race currently in the game. Well, I should be specific. Another cool thing about gnomes is that they start off with a mechanical bunny. And you might be thinking, oh, dwarves get bears and trolls get raptors, but none of that really compares to a mechanical bunny. Like, really. You have a mechanical pet, like the best thing ever. Just curious real quick. Okay, it is going to say the same thing. Alright. So that's kind of the main feature really I wanted to explain about. The only real main changes are like to each class, but I don't play each class like in depth to know each detail by here, and there are already a lot of better explanations, such as Wowhead and Preach Gaming and other stuff. But that was another one. Final Boss, I think I did another one as well. But basically, yeah, kind of main change about the character creation screen. As you can see, it's a little more in detail. I don't know how well my computer can show it. You can kind of tell with I was able to tell with the Nidas and the Dwarves. Oh, another thing, of course, that bear models got updated. But anyways, as you can see here, they increased the height for this for everyone to read it, except for goblins, which only adds really half of this line in Azeroth. Everything else should be the same. I can't tell for Demon Hunters because I need Legion, and Legion is not currently out. And pre-ordering it doesn't do it as well. Also, as you can see here, they tell you what classes are available to erase when you go to one that you can't. So for example, I'm on a Tauren right now. He's currently selected as a monk class, but if I wanted to be a mage, I'm not able to do that. Only those classes listed, I'm not going to list them all because can be mages. The same thing goes with rogue, and if I go to a Draenei, you cannot be a rogue, only available to certain races, which helps a lot because if you're, let's example, not like this, any of this stuff here, you go ahead and you're new to World of Warcraft, you're creating a character, you're like, oh, this guy looks cool, I like him a lot, what are the classes that can be? Let's say you're just looking at the role for now. You see over here a melee damage, okay, I would rather be a melee damage, and rogues seem like my class. However, Draenei's are not able to be rogues. Oh, okay, so I would have to be someone else like a Worgen. Okay, there we go, more available. More available, wow, that was bad wording. Anyways, that's a kind of basic look about the character creation screen. I know it kind of makes no sense to kind of do this since my last video of it was on Cataclysm, but really the only thing that was like changed was just adding pandas and monks. Monks are available to every class except for Worgen and Goblins. And yeah, I definitely like the layout for the change of the layout for the character creation screen. Looking forward to what Demon Hunters will be when it comes to the character creation screen. I've seen it when they announced it during BlizzCon 2015. Yeah, Demon Hunters only available for only available for the elf classes, one from the Night Elf for Alliance, Blood Elf for Horde, which definitely fits the storyline really well if you understood that. And what else is there to talk about? To be honest, to kind of talk a little bit, it's weird seeing a lot of these races have the ability to be monks, just because what Blizzard wants to do is have each class play how they're represented in the lore of the game. Gotta stop doing that. So pandas were the ones that introduced the monk class with Mr. Pandaria, and then they made available to you the original 5 of Burning Crusade, which, don't get me wrong, I like the idea a lot, but it's definitely weird. Like, as you can see right here, I have an undead monk, which, playing through the game, it makes a little bit weird, because there's this panda just hanging out with a bunch of undead people. And the only reason why it's not available for Worgen and Goblin is because they have a storyline that occurs during Cataclysm, and you can't have a panda teaching them monk classes when pandas weren't supposed to be available during the Cataclysm. So that makes sense. And Draenei's and Blood Elves, they've been there forever, so they've gotten changes, and that's why, I would assume that's why they can be monks. But anyways, that's my video talking about this. I hope this was somewhat in detail. or at least helped out a bit. Anyways, I hope to see you guys in another video. I plan on making changes to my channel. I want to have an intro and an outro, but that's all in the works, so hopefully it goes out well. Anyways, thanks everyone for watching. Until later.